there was a time where I'll be really straight up. When I chose to start my business, we were not in a place where I could be like, okay, I'm good here. We're just going to lose that salary. So I needed to plan it out. And that planning phase, I say in my speeches, is systematic dreaming, because I had the dream, I knew the destination, but how was I going to get there in a way that still felt good and still brought in income? Because we could have all these big dreams, but we still have to deal with childcare. We still have to deal with the bills that are coming in. We still have to pay the mortgage. So I was very aware of something that you referenced earlier, that we know both sides of the coin. And I think that that's something that is a stop for many people. It is the obstacle that they can't get over. So what would you tell people who have to go push through that obstacle and kind of take that drill and go right through that huge rock to say, I could do this? There is a way to make my dream happen, even if we're on one salary and I'm the breadwinner, even if I have to pay for daycare for 3 kids. What would you say to those people?
I mean, I would say, I think the key word there is systematic, or, planned and very articulated way of reaching that. I mean, my personal way of this is a conversation I have frequently with my husband, because I'm a big picture and I'm the shotgun, he's the scalpel. So I will come to him and say, okay, this is my idea. I want to start a podcast. Okay, Sonny, well, we have to, start your LLC. We have to open your checking account. We need to have this amount of money in your checking account in order to cover your production costs and your editing, blah, 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 blah. So I think you answered that well. It's systematic. It is breaking a bigger thing down into all of the small steps, acknowledging that there won't be a giant influx of money with your first brand partnership or your first, freelance article that's published somewhere. And being willing to keep chipping away at the small things until you get to where you want. I mean, I'm 3 years and change into this, and I've mastered my workflow to an extent in some sort of areas of my output. But, because it's a freelance world, and because, like you, I have to reach out individually to every person that I want to work with, that to me is still a work in progress. And I write down small things that I need to do. And it could be something as small as, I have a company in mind that I want to work with. I've reached out to a friend who's in PR who can connect me with the person that's in PR with that company. That's one item. Now, mind you, I'm doing this with 3 kids at home too. So my goals are really small day to day, because I have pickups and drop-offs and blah, blah, blah. But really, the satisfaction of checking off one minor goal at a time to get to that bigger thing is how I break it down. And I have to, or else I would look at the enormity of my goal and just be scared and step away. Every big thing is broken down into monthly, weekly, daily. And I think everybody's system is a little different. It's certainly something that you refine over time, but yeah, it's breaking it down to the smallest possible achievable goal for the day or week, and moving on to the next.
I totally agree with you. I think that it's very easy to get stagnant in this field when you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to do everything yourself, and it's very easy to say, oh my gosh, I literally said this not too long ago. I was like, gosh, I really should have taken that other job. It would have been so much easier. I would have just shown up. I could have gotten a paycheck every 2 weeks. This is uncharted waters, but it speaks to my soul. So I think that's why we're both here. Okay, getting